Dearest love, she was torn between anger and sadness and really did not know which to go for, so she was just a bag of confusion, torn between putting off her phone, going off social media, and even locking herself up in her room completely. They had had many disagreements. She always thought she was right, and he always said she was difficult and proud and never ready to accept her faults. But to her, he was just like all men, just not ready to accept his fault. This argument had been stressful, and she had closed herself off for some days to just calm down. She was surprised he had not made effort to contact her, and it was good, but also bad. She now checked on his status and saw he has been coming online and yet not checking her messages or status. She thought the best way was to just let everything go and move on with what they had. After all, he would never apologize anyway. So she called and did everything to make things normal. But after a couple of days, she realized he was not responding. And in fact, when she thought about the fact that she should be receiving an apology, and she had rather come to mend their union, but she rather had to endure his attitude as well, was not welcoming at all. And so she asked him what was going on, and then he answered. It's been some time since we got to know each other. Beginning was good, but over time I realized we just have these unnecessary fights. I don't blame you. I blame myself. And I have realized I am just not into this anymore. I do not want to be the bad person bringing out the worst in you. So please, I think we have to end it here and go our separate ways. I wish we could be friends, but it is friends we were supposed to be that has failed so miserably. So all I can say is, if you need me, I would be around. But apart from that, I wish you all the best. She was fuming and yet still wanted to break down and cry. A part of her said, let him go, after all what? Another part also said, so another one too is gone. What at all is happening? She just said, okay, and she hung up, and then the tears flowed, asking herself the question, why me? Most times, having justification does not absolve you of the pain of loss. And sometimes, no matter how wrong you think others are, you still do not have any joy justifying yourself, because in every situation, there is a little something you could have done better to make you better for the next encounter. If you think you are something when you really are nothing, you are only deceiving yourself. You should each judge your own conduct. If it is good, then you can be proud of what you yourself have done, without having to compare it with what someone else has done. For each of you have to carry your own load. Galatians chapter 6, verse 3 to 5. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. Okay.